Hey everyone, and I hope you're doing well. Earlier this year, we introduced Pulumi Insights, a collection of features that bring intelligence to cloud infrastructure using Pulumi. Two key components to that launch were Pulumi AI, a generative AI assistant purpose-built to create cloud infrastructure using natural language, and Pulumi Resource Search, multi-cloud search and analytics across every cloud resource and environment in your organization. Recently, we brought Pulumi Insights into the Pulumi CLI with the new Pulumi org search and Pulumi AI commands. These commands put AI and resource search at your fingertips, right where Pulumi users spend most of their time, in the terminal, iterating on their cloud infrastructure. This release is the latest of a long list of improvements and enhancements to Pulumi Insights over the last few months, including AI Assist for resource search, fine-grained resource property search, registry support in Pulumi AI, and Pulumi AI Answers. We've seen incredible adoption and usage of all these features over the last few months, and they are now easier than ever to access via the Pulumi CLI. Let's go into the Pulumi CLI and try this out. With the new Pulumi org search command, you can search across all of the infrastructure managed by your organization or even your individual account using the same rich syntax supported by the Pulumi resource search in the Pulumi console. So let's try something. I want to use Pulumi org search to try and find all the Azure native web apps that I have deployed. So I'm going to do Pulumi org search like you've seen, and then the query. For me, the query is of type Azure native web / web app, and I am setting my org to Adoramodo because that's the Pulumi organization that I have created. Let's hit enter and see what happens. So this is it. Yes, so recently I have created 5 web apps across different projects, 2 in the T projects across different stacks, a dev stack and an AZ Funk stack. I have a Hello Pi project in the dev stack, Aurora as well, 2 projects, one in the test stack, one in the dev stack. And as you can see here, they are all Azure native web apps. So now let's go a step further for this. I want to see the Azure native web apps that I have modified since September 20th. And I expect that these 2 should go away. So let's rewrite this query, but I'm going to modify it a bit. So I'll come here and just ask to give me the web apps that have been modified since this date. Yes, and we have these 3 web apps now, which is correct. So let's imagine if you don't really understand how all of these commands work, but you still want to try this anyway. You still can. If you are not sure how these queries work, you don't know the exact search syntax for what you want to search, you can just use the AI Assist. And we've recently opened this up to all Pulumi organizations, and you can try it for yourself. So let's use the AI Assist for Pulumi org search. So let's do Pulumi org search AI Q. That's the query, and I want to say all Azure native web apps. And I still want to say what my organization is. As we can see, we still have the same results. And the AI typically comes up with the same query and runs it to get the same results, like this one that we've done before, this one here. I'm going to go ahead now and clear my terminal so that I can show you what comes next. You can now also use Pulumi AI in the CLI to ask your questions. So let's go ahead and try this. Let's run Pulumi AI web. And what I want to say is deploy an Azure native function using TypeScript. And once I hit enter, it will open a browser for me that would now show everything that I just told it, and it will start writing out the code. Don't you think this is awesome? I think this is really awesome, and I believe that it would help you, especially the Pulumi AI web, if you are trying to do anything and you don't really know how to go about it, just try Pulumi AI and you will be able to learn. It's AI assisted way of learning how to use Pulumi and write your infrastructure declarations. See how this is creating every single thing I need. Isn't this just beautiful? So let's wait for it to be done and we will see all of the code that it came up with. So as we can see, the Pulumi AI went ahead to create a full Pulumi program for me because I asked it to deploy an Azure native function using TypeScript. So it created a resource group, the storage accounts that we would need for the function app, an app service plan, the function app itself, a blob container, a blob, app insights, some app settings, and tied everything together and is showing us the code. Even went ahead to show us some relevant links for this task in the Pulumi registry. I have tried this out and I love it. Will you be trying it as well? Let me know, leave a comment. Thank you so much and I will see you in the next video. Bye.